What's up, guys? This is Higgins with Legal Automations. I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color, and today we're taking a look at Polymaker's PETG in blue. One of the things I do love about Polymaker is, apart from their spools being recyclable cardboard, they come in cardboard boxes, is that at least for the PETG they include a mylar bag that's technically reusable. This is great, especially if you're just starting out, don't really have a great drying system, and it can help keep your filaments dry and away from like UV light that could potentially damage them. So here I am trying to get the bag actually open. They have these little tabs there, and get the Ziploc bag esque thing kind of open. Once we get that open, you can take a deeper dive. I gotta take it off of, yeah. So, it has this great blue color that I absolutely love. So here at Legal Automations, especially for PETG, we go ahead and dry it for 6 hours. So I will see you in 6 hours. All right, guys, now we got the filament all dry. Went ahead and we're going to start out by printing a benchie. Just something that we do here, just get a generic, the PETG settings. So that way we get kind of a baseline here in Bambu Studio. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get this all together. Like I said, generic settings, the color's good. We got sliced up, and it should take about an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and get that done, sent to the printer, and we can take a look at the results. So first off, we have the actual benchie, and for this particular color, it turned out pretty well. No real defects that I could see on it too much. Maybe a little bit like issues with like some of the textures and a couple smaller things once the camera gets into focus. Some little bit of stringing there. Some things that we just need to fix up. The back lettering isn't as prominent as we'd like, and then but other than that, nothing too major there. So next we did the dimensional cube, and there was some glue that was stuck to the bottom of the plate that unfortunately I couldn't get off, so that's what that discoloration is. But overall, though, the actual dimensions look pretty good. No real other issue other than I was a little bit overzealous with the glue. It happens. It doesn't actually harm the print. So next up, and some little bit of lines, but we can take a look at that. Next up, we have the temperature tower, and like a lot of other Polymaker PETGs, 240 seems to be the best, at least for the X1C. I think it turned out well. All right, next up, we had the retraction test, and there was no real major stringing as far as I can tell, maybe a little bit to begin with. But other than that, we'll fix that for the actual final product. Next up, we did the max volumetric test, and this one turned out well. Again, this was like printed at 28 millimeters cubed, which I found to be pretty good for Polymaker's PETG line anyway. So next up, we have the overhang test. So the overhang test, again, though, turned out well. Again, you lose a little bit of detail as you get towards 70 and 80. So maybe at like 70 or so, go ahead and print some supports for overhangs that are at more than 80 degrees there. Next up, we had the final benchie, and this benchie turned out pretty well. No real major issues there. We were able to get things like some of the stringing fixed, as well as some of the textures there at the smokestack, and that kind of thing. So we got that together. Now, at the time of filming, this was $20 or $19.99 over at Amazon. Link is in the description. I'm not affiliated or anything like that. I'm just trying to get back to the 3D printing community a little bit. Overall, though, I'd say that I continue to be very impressed with Polymaker's PETG line. Good color, good dimensionality, no real clogs or issues or anything. overall I'd say pretty good. If this is something that, color that you're looking for, can't go wrong with, like I said, Polymaker PETG. Anyway, as you know, I'm a new channel. I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I would appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe if you have the time. It costs you nothing and does a lot for us. Anyway, this is Higgins for Legal Automations. See you next time.